Hey everybody, this is part two of my collection, and here we go. Right here is Spider-Man, the new animated series. I'm a big fan of Spider-Man, like I talked about in the last video, and I love everything Spider-Man. And right here is one of the greatest comedies I think ever were, starring John Candy and Mel Brooks and Rick Moranis. Spaceballs. This is awesome, funny as hell. It's a spoof of the Star Wars movies. It is awesome. Right here is one of my best and favorite comedies starring Ben Stiller. That is Zoolander. Mugatu. Everybody remembers him from the Zoolander movies. This is one of Ben Stiller's best movies ever. And right here is a movie I didn't watch all. I'm not really a fan, you know. I like the first one, but this one, Deep Blue Sea 2, isn't really. I don't think it's really. I think it's good, but you know, I'd probably only watch it once or twice. And right here is one of my prized possessions, the Austin Powers collection. All three Austin Powers, starring Mike Myers. This is the best comedy film series ever. I love The Spy Who Shagged Me. That one's my favorite. That is the second. And right here is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. This is a good Transformers movie. I am a big fan of the Transformer movies, and this one is one of the best. And right here is Spider-Man Far From Home. This is another really good movie. I really liked it, but I'm mostly into the Amazing Spider-Man movies, but this one is really good. And right here is the Fantastic Four reboot. This was really good. One of my favorite Fantastic Four movies out of the three. And here is another Amazing Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man. This one has Lizard on it. This is my favorite. This one, The Amazing Spider-Man, and Amazing Spider-Man 2 are my two favorite Spider-Mans. And right here is one of my favorite comedies, Ted 2, starring Mark Wahlberg. This is an awesome comedy. I laughed my head off watching this. And right here is the reboot to RoboCop, the RoboCop series. This is awesome. One of the best action movies I think I've seen. And right here is Elektra. She is from the Daredevil movie. That's where the character was from. And Jennifer Gardner plays the character really good. This is another really good superhero movie. I could watch this over and over. She is one of my favorite female superheroes. And right here, I watched it once, but I wasn't really into it. And that is Fool's Gold. Fool's Gold. This is a really, really good movie. I mean, I've seen it once, but it's a good movie to watch. It's pretty good. Stars Matthew McConaughey. I am a big Matthew McConaughey fan, and this movie is the best. Not the best, but pretty good. And right here is another Transformers movie. Transformers Dark of the Moon. This is a really good one too. This is awesome. Speaking of Daredevil, here it is. Daredevil. This is my all-time favorite superhero movie. Daredevil starring Ben Affleck. And guess who she is? Jennifer Gardner, Elektra. This is a really good movie. I love this Daredevil. It is the best film I think I've seen ever. I could watch this over and over. And right here is X-Men Origins Wolverine. I kind of like this movie a little bit. I'm not really a big fan. I like the other Wolverine movies, but this one's not really my favorite. I don't really have anything good to say about it. And right here is Clash of the Titans. This is an awesome, awesome movie. I love this movie. It is one of the best. One of the best movies ever. And this is one of my classic. This is a classic and best and good comedy. City Slickers, starring Billy Crystal. Billy Crystal is awesome. He's a good comedian. He was also very good friends with Muhammad Ali. He was really good friends with Muhammad Ali, and he spoke at I think it was Muhammad Ali's funeral. And right here is the best. I just got my Iron Man tattoo. And right here is the Iron Man movie. This is the best, one of the best action superheroes ever. I got Iron Man tattooed. And right here is one of my favorite X-Men movies. I love this movie. It's a 4-disc movie. X-Men The Last Stand. This is my favorite X-Men movie. I love it. It is one of the best. And right here is awesome, awesome movie. The first Hellboy. The second one's my favorite, and the first one's my favorite. I haven't seen the new one, but the new one doesn't have the same actor that plays Hellboy. But the first Hellboy movie right here is one of my favorites. This is a good movie. And here's another movie, From Beyond. From Beyond. I never watched this movie. I bought it. I thought it would look cool. It looked like a good movie, but haven't seen it. And right here is another prized possession. All of the Tremors movies. I love the first Tremors is my favorite, but this has all of them. All 7 movies. And right here is a really good movie. Chronicles of Riddick. I love the Riddick movies. The first one, Pitch Black. This one, and the new one, Riddick, which I also think is really good. And right here is another prized possession. The DC Universe movies. There's Batman vs. Superman, Man of Steel, Justice League, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, Shazam, and Aquaman. All in one box set. And right here is a good movie. I watched it once. It's a pretty good movie. Scott Adkins is in this movie. Now, Scott Adkins is very, very good friends with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I think Jean-Claude Van Damme started him in action movies, I think. Don't quote me on that. And here's my favorite, one of my favorite superhero movies, Spawn. Spawn is one of the best. I heard they're making a new one, a reboot, but this one was one of my favorite and best films. And this is another movie I have not seen, but I am going to watch. Warrior. It's a UFC movie. I think I've seen this, but I'm going to watch it over again. Now here is one of my favorite superhero movies. This is the extended cut of Green Lantern. Green Lantern, like Daredevil, is my favorite superhero movie. This one and Daredevil are my 2 favorite superhero movies. I feel like getting Green Lantern tattooed. And right here is one of my favorite zombie movies. 28 Days Later. This is an awesome, awesome movie. I love this zombie movies. I love zombie movies. And this one is one right up there with the best. Now right here is my all-time favorite action comedy starring John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. The Blues Brothers. The Blues Brothers is another good action comedy movie. A lot of good blues singers and jazz singers are in here, like Ray Charles. And right here is a really good movie. Birds of Prey. The Harley Quinn movie. You can see Harley Quinn, who is also one of my favorite characters in the Batman universe. And right here is the director's cut for Hellboy. This is the director's cut, which I have not yet watched, but I will watch this movie because it is one of the best ever. Hellboy is awesome. And right here is Ghost Rider. I kind of like this movie a little bit. I mean, I love this one, the first one, but I'm not a fan of the second one. And right here is Blade Trinity. Blade Trinity, which is also very, very good. Blade is my all-time favorite hero. And right here is Avengers Age of Ultron. I love the Avengers movies. Like I said, I have Iron Man tattooed, and I'm getting the Hulk tattooed. And the last one is Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. This is also a very, very good movie. I am a big fan of the Fantastic Four movies. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. That is my DVD Blu-ray collection. Thank you very much.